talk in there for me?
Talk into it, like lean into it and talk.
Yeah, if you. What do you want?
I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay, that's blatant.
Okay,
that's
that's-
blatant thievery. I apologize.
That's not good. We'll have to edit that entirely out. All right, Alan Moore, can you clap for me? All right, next, can you stand up?
Excuse me. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So, what was today's event?
Oh, it was a mind-boggling experience of trying to run feverishly in the last hour to put all those films onto one big thing and let it roll.
And what describe the event to us today?
Well, in all truthfulness, it was an event that I wanted to do to say thank you for the cast and crew of Deep Down and some of the other films that I've worked on. Just letting them see it on the big screen, because seeing yourself on the big screen, it changes the way you think about your craft and your art for them. It's a real thing then.
Okay, so you were the organizer of today's event.
I was a host, yeah.
And was there a lot of stress involved in that?
Right up until it starts, and then there's nothing you can do. So
Yeah.
for the last week, trying to, I actually know this guy.
Yes. He's trying to get some more publicity.
Yeah, a lot of stress to because when people provide films for you, you want them to be happy with what it looks like on the screen, and so you're more worried about everyone else's stuff than your own. Sometimes you're like, I want them to be happy with it. I want them to enjoy that, and very stressful just trying to get it all together.
About how many projects did we have today?
Oh, I think there were seven short films, maybe 8. 7 promos and about 5 music videos.
Okay.
Some of them extended promos, 2-3 minutes.
Okay. Of which projects besides your own was your favorite?
Besides my own, which was the favorite.
All of Josh Sheik's.
Yeah, all of
right.
Josh Sheik's. Yes. No, they're very good.
No, you don't need to answer
No, they're very
that.
good. No, listen, I'm very. My heart is in Onyx for Java and Abed, who's doing that. So I've been very fortunate to get to do some behind the scenes stuff, and I think that's going to be a really good film. So I was excited for that, and I was also excited for some of the web series that are coming out, local. I'm talking local stuff, and so just to kind of get some synergy with people. That's the real point of this whole thing, beyond the thank yous to my crew. Synergy. There's a lot of people around here who do this.
Yeah. And how were you? Were you pleased with the turnout today?
Oh man, I'm very pleased with the turnout. Even despite the rain and the thunderstorms, people still came out. We had a really good house, which was one of the things I worried about. Oh my gosh, you put all this effort, you call all these people. What if no one shows up? We would have played it for 2 people, or we would have played it for 1 person, other than my wife, because she's already seen it anyway. But no, to see all the people come out, I mean, I was really touched by that.
Very cool. And you said, which projects did you have today?
Oh, I had a few, Bellows Vita, some joint efforts that we did with Brad Jerkins and David Killingsworth. 3 of us kind of worked together, and that's what we want to do more of, get more people working together to make everyone's project, good, as good as it can be.
Very cool. And what was the main event?
Yes, deep down in my mind, but that's why I rented the theater. It was the main event. So, for me personally, that was the reason.
And were you happy with the turnout? I know I hadn't seen it before today, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I was very happy with the turnout. I'm happy with the film. I'm very proud of the film. It's just I think it's a great story. I mean, not to pat my own back, but I mean, there's 5 million people right now are dealing with that specific issue, Alzheimer's. Even though we never say the words Alzheimer's or dementia in the film, and that's on purpose because I think it's obvious enough for people to discern that. 5 million people, and they're saying that in the next 50 years, that number's going to triple. That's a lot of people having to deal with such a devastating, debilitating, mentally devastating disease.
Very true. And if somebody wanted to get you to help them out with a project, or they wanted to see any of your projects, how would they find those?
Johnny Sprinkle Films on Facebook.
All right.
Johnny Sprinkle Film.
Very cool. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Thank you. for coming out. Thank you for doing this. I think it helps people to see that filmmakers, especially local ones, are very approachable people, and you know, kind of get some projects, you know, synergized here. So
Very
thanks.
cool.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you, and we'll get the necessary shot. And you have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You too.